Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I really wanted to share with you guys my experience on ZepBound. I'm currently on 7.5 milligrams and it's so crazy to think like how on earth did I get here? I'm about to do my ZepBound. I should probably put a little bit more effort into my appearance when I come on camera, but I just like to be open and vulnerable. Like, I don't like to be all dolled up. Like, this is my life. I like vlog style videos. I like sharing my journey, my experience with you guys. I like being real, raw, and vulnerable honesty. I remember when I used to not be able to see my stomach. When I looked down, I just had boobs. Like, I could not see my stomach. Like, the first time I took my shot, I had such a hard time. Now, I can just, like, I don't gotta move my boobs around. Like, my boobs have gotten smaller. They're not as inflamed. Like, my body is not inflamed. Like, I've just noticed such a big difference in my body from this medication. Here. That looks good. Yeah. Wow, that was so quick. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of like 7.5. What? I'm actually titrating up to 10 milligrams and honestly, I'm kind of scared, guys. I feel like 7.5 was like the dosage where I started seeing the most results. I did a lot of research and a lot of people were saying like 7.5 is the dosage where they start losing weight and the side effects aren't that bad. And I can definitely attest to that. I feel like 2.5, like I wasn't on it that long and I had probably the worst side effects in the beginning. Like, it was so bad because your body is just getting used to being on a new medication. And 5 milligrams, I feel like my side effects were kind of bad then. 7.5, I started to manage my side effects better, and I feel like I've been on 7.5 for a while. Now I'm ready for 10 milligrams because I'm kind of at a stall right now. I was doing so good, but then again, like when I think about it, like my workouts haven't been that consistent. So I was thinking, should I stay on 7.5 or should I switch to 10? But girl, we are switching to 10 milligrams. And if you are on GLP-1, Mounjaro, semaglutide, ZepBound, whatever, let me know down below what dosage that you were on and what dosage you plan on going to, like your highest. And for me, I want this to be a lifelong medication. I feel like I do need it. I've seen amazing results like in my body, in my mood, in my ways that I used to overeat, like was horrible. I would literally have to have a dessert after every meal. I had to have carbs in every meal. I overate. I ate when I was bored. I ate when I was, I don't know if I would call it emotional eating, but my eating habits were not healthy. And this medication has allowed me to realize that I don't need to eat like a dessert after every meal to feel that fullness feeling. And honestly, the food noise is insane. I didn't think that it was a real thing, and I thought that people were kind of exaggerating when they talked about food noise. You really don't know it until you are in it, and the food noise is completely gone. I just think now, like, before I would literally plan my meals, I would plan my desserts, like constantly, like I would wake up thinking, okay, let's plan out my meals for the day. Like now I just go with the flow. Like most of the days I forget to eat something because I'm just not thinking about food like how I was. And I just overall feel so much healthier. So I want to update you guys and let you know how 7.5 has been for me. And I've had a good experience. I would say my biggest side effects has by far been constipation, and this may be a little too much information, like TMI, I might want to skip ahead, but girl, I've been constipated for the last 3 days. To be honest, I don't think, it's definitely been 2 days, like I haven't gone to the bathroom. I did not go yesterday, haven't gone today. I don't think I went the day before until like morning time. So it's been over like 48, maybe 60 hours since I've gone to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. And it's very weird and strange. I never really understood my body. Like, I'm learning to understand my body, like what foods upset my stomach. Like, I can hear my body speaking to me more by eating certain types of foods. Like, dairy is a no, no, no. I'm not lactose intolerant. I do feel like I've had some kind of dairy like sensitivity before, and definitely an allergy. Like sometimes when I eat ice cream, like my throat swells, but I don't know if it's like a certain type of milk or what it is. Like I really don't know. I've never had like an allergy or food testing done. I'm learning to know what foods are good for me and what are not for me. So the type of foods being on GLP-1 that they tell you to stay away from is fried foods. Girl, greasy foods, fried foods, like that is a different situation. Like I will be on the toilet like all day if I eat greasy foods, fried foods. So constipation is a really big side effect, but with the constipation, like your stomach is grumbling. It feels like there is literally a boxing fight going on in my belly whenever I eat foods that I shouldn't be eating. Like afterwards, like immediately my stomach is just like growling. You can probably hear it from across the border. Like it is so loud. It's so freaking bad. Aside from being constipated, another side effect has been nausea, which I've never experienced nausea until taking this medication. Like it's a real thing. I've had motion sickness before, being on a catamaran boat, and that was, oh my gosh, that was horrible. So I compare my nausea to that, and the nausea is, I'm starting to notice definitely right now in 7.5, it's been the worst. Like I can drink a power, for example, I'm trying to drink my electrolytes to stay hydrated and get my sodium intake in, and I've had Powerade yesterday and I took a sip of it and I wanted to vomit. Like certain things, like I could be fine during the day and then I just all of a sudden get like this, I guess it's acid reflux. That's another side effect as well, and that's been pretty bad. So constipation, nausea, acid reflux. I do wake up in the morning and my vision is a little blurry, which you're probably like, girl, why the heck are you on this medication? I have read articles where people have said that they've lost their vision or they feel like they've gone blind. It's not to that extent. I've just have woken up and sometimes my head is a little foggy. I think that's from dehydration and also not eating a lot of food. So when I first take my shots, the first few days, it's really hard for me to hit my protein goal, and I really try to stay hydrated as much as I can. But like I said, and I've mentioned before in a few videos, when I say that it's literally so hard for me to drink water, it's the actual like thought process of going into intaking water, drinking water, like the energy, I guess, putting into drinking the water is hard. And I don't really know how I can describe that any better, unless like you're on the medication, you would probably understand. But it's hard for me to drink water. It's hard for me to eat anything. It's like you're forcing yourself to eat and it contradicts yourself. But today is a Saturday, so I take my shots on Sunday evening, Sunday night, right before bed. So that is the schedule that I like doing. I wake up Mondays and I'm hating the day, never wanting to go into work, but luckily I don't work until the evening, so I have all Monday morning and afternoon to just relax. And Tuesday I normally like the side effects have gone down a little bit more, but Tuesdays it's so hard for me to eat anything. Wednesday is the day where I feel refreshed. I'm on my game. I have all the energy in the world. I want to go work out. Like, I hit my protein goal. Same thing as Thursday as well. Fridays are good. And then towards the end of the week, a lot of people say that their food suppression comes back. Luckily for me, it's not as bad. I would say my doctor tells me to take my shot weekly. Like, you're normally supposed to take the shot every week. But honestly, I feel like I should be taking it like every 10 days or maybe like every 12 days because I kind of want to take a break. I don't know if it's a good idea because I have to take this medication every week, but I feel like I kind of need to slow down with the medication, even though my weight is not, right now I'm currently at a stall for the last week. I'd say this week I've been at a stall, and you might not think it's a big deal, but prior to, I was losing weight like every time I stepped on the scale. Every week I was dropping weight. For the last 4 or 5 weeks I've been dropping weight, and this week my weight is just not going down. So to me, I'm gonna call that a stall. Like, I feel like I'm at a stall, and I don't know if I'm getting used to 7.5, if I should up my dosage, but we will be upping our dosage. I just put in my request to get 10 milligrams to up to that. I do have 1 more month supply of 7.5. I don't know if I should start stocking up on my GLP-1 medication, especially now that it's so affordable for me. I think I have a copay of $40, but the last time I went, for some reason, it was $25. Girl, I didn't say anything. I just checked out and left. And because my copay is so affordable, I kind of want to stock up on the medication. I just feel very fortunate, and it literally breaks my heart that I've read and heard so many stories of many of you that lost their insurance or their insurance changed this year and they no longer accept their medication. And girl, I just want to say I'm so sorry. Like, if that happened to me, I don't even know what I would do. I'm still at my job that I hate every day just for my insurance. I wanted to leave this year. I was saying 2025 is the year. Like, I'm no longer gonna be in this job anymore. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. But then I thought about, I need my insurance. I need my insurance for my medication. I need my insurance for family planning, like wanting to start a family. And at first, like, I always thought insurance was a joke and such a ripoff and a scam and just so much money. But when you do the calculations, it's actually so good and beneficial and saves on so much cost. Because prior to, I would never go to the doctors. I never went to, like, I never did any of that stuff. Like, I would go to the doctor once a year, and because I have insurance now, I'm taking advantage of it. Like, I got a cut on my knee, I'm going to the doctor. Like, it's that simple. If you are on ZepBound or Mounjaro 10 milligrams, let me know, how is the experience for you? How are your side effects, if you have any? And also, I'm just kind of curious, what has been the best dosage for you if you have been on GLP-1? Was it 2.5? Was it 5 milligrams? Was it 7.5, 10, 15? I am far, far, far away from 15 milligrams. I don't want to just like race to get to 15, because once you're at 15, there's nowhere going from there. So I'm taking my slow city time. Like, I was wanting to stay on 7.5 for a few more months. I've been on it for 3 months, and now this week was my confirmation that I needed, because I was like, okay, if my weight keeps dropping, I'll stay there. But since I am at a stall, I have 1 more month supply. The following month, I will be going to 10 milligrams, and I'm so happy because that was the confirmation that I needed. But I promise, when I get to 10 milligrams, I will stay there for probably 6 months. I really hope that my weight drops to very low. Like I said, I don't have a specific goal in mind. My ultimate goal is just healthy. Healthy looks like 154-ish, 148. I know that, and that's so crazy for me to think, because I'm, again, 5'9", and also when I was in high school, I was that weight, and I thought I was so fat. but really it was just tall. So I kind of want to challenge myself to get back to that weight again, so I can look in the mirror and I can tell myself, girl, you are not fat, you are just tall. So thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching this video. Once again, I love your support and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following my journey, and I'm excited to share more with you guys. Until next time, bye!